toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. The Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Williams looking for a man. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Colorado's offense will take the field for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Hayden. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. There's the pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Williams will pass. He's going to take off, finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayden. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Miller. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the top. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. This offense has it with really good field position. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Salter. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Green. Gets away from one. He's got space. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hayden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to run it. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. That's caught. It's Coleman. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. That's caught. It's Green. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Williams looking for a man. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments. Try to get it to the edge. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Salter. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Hayden. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Caught in the backfield, it's Boston.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Looking to scramble. Inside the 30. There he goes. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams will pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boston. All by himself down the middle. Turning it on. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. it's Salter. Quickly complete. At the 45, on his way. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Running to Green. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pressure coming.